Hello world, welcome to my channel. I am Sahil and today in this video I am going to show you how to develop a CRUD application with image upload using Laravel 8, Bootstrap 5, jQuery, Ajax, DataTable SweetAlert and Bootstrap Icons. Okay, but before starting let's have a look of final application. Okay, so this is the final output of our application where you can see I have fetched all the records from the database and displaying in a table format. Okay, with two action button, edit and delete. Okay, and there is a button on the top, add new employee. Okay, so when we click on this add new employee button, then there is a Bootstrap 5 model will appear with some input fields. Okay, so we can add new employee using this form. Okay, we can close this model using close button. Okay, now let's try to add a new employee first. Okay, so click on add new employee and here just write the first name, last name and phone number, and here just write the post. Okay, no front end. Okay, and here you can select a avatar for the employee. Okay, so I'm selecting this one and click on add employee. Okay, so you can see a sweet alert pop-up, employee added successfully. Click OK to hide this, and here is the employee that is added just. Okay, and now we can also edit any employee. Okay, so suppose I want to edit this one, so just click this icon. Now here you can see there is a Bootstrap 5 model with previous values. Okay, so suppose I want to update this post, so just write Java developer and click on update employee. Okay, now you can see sweet alert pop up, employee updated successfully. Click OK to hide, and here you can see the post has been updated with the new value. Okay, uh, you can also change the image only. Okay, so if we just click on edit icon, then you can change the image only. Okay, so I'm selecting this image. Okay, and click on update employee. So you can see employee updated successfully and the image has been changed. Okay, and you can also delete any record. Okay, so suppose I want to delete this one, so just click on this icon, delete icon, then there is a confirm pop-up will appear. So if you click cancel, then this pop-up will disappear, and if you click on yes delete it, then this record will be deleted. Okay, you can see record is no longer available. Okay, so this is what we will build in this video. Okay, so let's minimize this. Now I have already downloaded a fresh copy of Laravel 8 framework. So now let's start developing our application. Okay, so first what I will do is I will open PHP my admin. Okay, just close this, and here I will open PHP my admin, and here from here I will create a new database. Okay, so click on new, and here in database name I will write Laravel underscore Ajax. Okay, and click on create. Okay, so you can see this is the database. Okay, and just open your application, and first go to this .env file. Okay, and here these are the database credentials. Okay, so here in db underscore host I will write localhost. Okay, and in db underscore database I will write Laravel underscore Ajax. Okay, the name of the database, and the username will be root and password will be blank. Okay, now save this, close this file. Okay, now let's first start the server. Okay, so to start the server just write php artisan serve. Okay, hit enter. Now just open this link. So this is the welcome page of Laravel 8. Okay, you can see I am using Laravel version 8.52.0 and PHP version is 8.0.6. Okay, Now next what I will do is I will split the terminal, and then first I will create a model. Okay, so to create a model, just write php artisan make colon model name of the model, so I will name it employee. Okay, and I will also generate migration, so I will use m flag here and just hit enter. Okay, now you can see model created successfully, and there is a migration which is also created. Okay, if you just go to app and then models, then you can see employee.php is the model. Okay, and if you go to database and migration, and this is the create employee table, this is the migration. Okay, now next we have to create a controller. Okay, so to create a controller, we have to just write php artisan make colon controller, and we have to provide a name, so I will write employee controller. Okay, and just hit enter to create a controller. Okay, now if we just go to app directory and then go to this http directory, and inside this controller directory we will find employee controller. Okay, so all is created. Now first we will define our schema. Okay, so to define our schema, we have to just go to database directory, and then in database we have to just go to this migration directory and just click this last create employee table.php file, and here we will define the schema. uh, Actually we will define the table, okay, where we will store all the information of the employee. Okay, so here I will leave this id, and here I will add some more columns. Okay, so table string, and I will first use first underscore name. Okay, just duplicate this, and here I will use last underscore name, duplicate this, and here I will use email, duplicate this, and then I will use phone. Next I will use post. Next I will use avatar. Okay, avatar. Now save this. Now we have to just migrate this migration into our database. Okay, so to migrate we have to use a command, so just write php artisan migrate. Okay, and hit enter. Now you can see all the tables, all the migration are migrated. If you just go to the php my admin and refresh this page and go to this Laravel underscore Ajax database, then there you can see some tables are created. So you can see this employee tables is also created with these fields: first name, last name, email, phone, post, avatar, created at, and updated at. Okay, so now we are ready to go further. So next, just open the application, just hide this terminal. Okay, close this file. Now next we will work on the our model. Okay, so just open the model, so just open this app directory and then models directory, then just open this employee.php file. Okay, now here what I will do is I will just use a property protected fillable equal to, and here in the array we will provide all the column names that will be used to store in the table. Okay, so first is first underscore name. Okay, second is last underscore name, third is email, and then phone, post, and then avatar, sorry, in single quote, avatar. Okay, save this. Now close this file. Now next what I will do is I will just go to this routes directory and then go to this web.php directory. oh sorry, web.php file. Okay, now here what I will do is I will create a route first. Okay, so I will create a simple route. So I will just delete this, and first I will create route get, and link will be slash, and here I will use employee controller. Okay, and then class, and then here I will use index method. Okay, save this. Now make sure to import this line. Okay, and now next what I will do is I will go to this resource directory, then this views directory. Okay, now I will just delete this welcome.blade.php file. Okay, so just delete this, and then after deleting I will create a new view. Okay, so to create a new view, we inside views directory we will create a new, so just create index.blade.php. okay, now here what I will do is I will just write CRUD application with image upload using Laravel 8 and Ajax. Okay, save this. Now we will use some libraries and frameworks. Okay, so I will use all the CDN links. Okay, so first I will include Bootstrap 5 CDN link. So for this, just come here and just write get bootstrap.com. Okay, now from here just click on download. Okay, and from here I will use this and paste here within the head tag. Okay, now I will also just copy this bootstrap.bundle.min.js CDN link and I'll paste here. Okay, now I will also use jQuery library. Okay, so for this just write code.jquery.com, and from here just click on minified. Okay, and just copy this link. Okay, copy and just paste here. Okay, now next I will also use data tables. Okay, so for this what I will do is just write datatables.net. Okay, and just click on download. Okay, and then click on bootstrap 5. Okay, and here just select data tables, and then in CDN tab just select this CSS CDN link and paste within the head tag. Okay, and just copy this JS file CDN link and paste here. Okay, I will also use SweetAlert library. Okay, so for this just write SweetAlert2.github.io. okay, hit enter, and then from here just click on installation. Okay, so I will use CDN, so just copy this script CDN link and paste here. Okay, save this. Now next I will also use Bootstrap Icons. Okay, so just go to getbootstrap.com homepage. Okay, and from here just click on icons. Okay, so click on install, and I will use CDN link, so just copy this CDN link. Okay, and paste here. Okay, save. Now next what I will do is I have already written an article about this video, so you can get the source code from the link given in the description box. Okay, so rest of the view coding I will copy from my article to save time. Okay, so just come to the browser and just write decodemania.com. okay, and this is my blog website where I write article on uploaded video tutorials. Okay, so this is the application article. Okay, so just click on this. Now from here you can copy all the codes and paste in your application. Okay, so for now I'm just going to the views coding and I'll paste all the views coding from here to the application. Okay, so just copy all the codes up to here and within the body tag just paste. Okay, save this. Now next what I will do is just go to controller. Okay, so just open app directory and click on http directory, then controllers directory, and then employee controllers directory. Okay, so first I will create a method public function index. Okay, and here inside this function I will use return view and view name will be index. Okay, save this. Now go to your browser and this is our application, so just refresh this page. Okay, so you can see there is a card with a button add new employee. If you click on this add new employee button, then there is a Bootstrap 5 model will appear with some input fields. Okay, and here we will display all the records from the database later. Okay, so if you go to index.plate.php file, then from here you can see all the codings. Okay, so let me first show you this from this body. Okay, sorry, actually we have to just remove this body tag from here. Okay, okay, now this is good. Okay, now here you can see in this container we have a row, and inside this row we have a column, and inside this column we have a card. Okay, and you can see in this card header we have manage employees, that you are seeing this, and there is a button add new employee, you can see here. And here in card body I have assigned an ID and with a value so underscore all underscore employees. Okay, and here I am displaying a loading text. Okay, here you can see, and if you click on this employee add new employee button, then you can see a model with some input fields. So this model is written here, the code of the model is written here, you can see with ID add employee model. Okay, and this is the form with action has method post ID add underscore employee underscore form, and ink type is equal to multi-part slash form data. Okay, and here I have used at the rate CSRF token. Okay, and all the input fields are coded here, you can see first name, last name, email, phone, post, and select file, and here you can see submit button. Okay, with ID add underscore employee underscore button. Okay, so first what I will do is I will send an Ajax request to insert this form details into the database. Okay, so for this what I will do is I will just go to the bottom, and here, okay, so here I will create a script tag. Now inside this script tag I will just write a comment first, add new employee Ajax request. Okay, and here I will first select the form using ID. Okay, so add employee underscore form, this ID is already provided in the form. Okay, so here I will use submit event, and here I will write function. Okay, and here I will pass a parameter e. Okay, now first what I will do is I will prevent the form to submit. Okay, so here I will write prevent default. Okay, now next I will create a constant fd equal to new form data. Okay, and here I will pass this. Now all the form data will be stored in this fd constant. Okay, now next I will select the submit button, add underscore employee underscore btn. Okay, and here I will change the text to adding. Until it sends the request to the server, we will display adding message to the button text. Okay, now next I will use Ajax. So here what I will do is, first in URL I will write a URL where we will send this Ajax request. Okay, so first we need to go to web.php file, and here what I will do is I will create a route, and this route will be a post route because we are sending post request. Okay, so here just write store. Okay, and here employee controller class, and here just write a store method. Okay, and we can also name this route, so just use name, and here I will use store. Okay, this is also called named route. Okay, so now go to index.blade.php file, and in URL I will use this blade syntax, and then I will use route, and the route name will be store. Okay, and then here in method I will use post method. Okay, and in data I will send form data, so I have already created this fd. Okay, now next, because I am sending a file to the server, so we have to use some properties like cache equal to false, and process data is also equal to false, and content type will be also false. Okay, now next I will use success function response. Okay, now here what I will do is I will just use console.log to display the response. Okay, so first open this employee.controller.php file. Okay, and next we have to define the store method. Okay, so here I just write handle insert employee Ajax request. Okay, and here just create a method public function store. Okay, and here I will use request object. Okay, and here I will use print r. Okay, print r underscore post, and print underscore r files. Okay, because I am also sending files using the form, so let me just open the console. Okay, refresh. Now let's open this form, and here just write first name, last name, email id, phone number, post. Okay, and select an image. Okay, and click on add employee. Okay, so you can see we are getting back all the data from the server. This is the token, first name, last name, email, post, phone. Okay, and this is the avatar file details. Okay, so this is good to go. Okay, so next what I will do is just come here and remove these two lines. Now next what I will do is I will create a file variable, and I will use request, request, then file, request file. Now here we have to write the name attribute value. So if you go to index.blade.php file, then in here you can see in this input field, file input field, in name attribute field, I have passed avatar. Okay, so we have to just write it here, avatar. Okay, and then we will assign the file a new name. Okay, so I will create a variable file name, and here I will use time. Okay, and then concatenate with the file extension. Okay, so to get the file extension we will use this file variable, and here I will use get client original extension method. Okay, this will get the file extension. Okay, now next I will store the file into the storage directory. Okay, so here I will use file and then store as, and here we have to write the path public images. Okay, and here we have to write the file name, so just write file name. Okay, now next just create a variable emp data. Okay, and here in array I will first use first underscore name, and here I will use request f name. Okay, request f name. Similarly for last name, just write last underscore name request l name. For email, just write email and just use request email, email. Okay, and for phone, just write phone and just write request phone, phone. For post, just write post request post. Okay, and last avatar, and here we have to write the file name. Okay, now next what I will do is I will just use employee model. Okay, and then double colon create, and here we will pass this emp data. Okay, and then I will return a response, a JSON response. Okay, so here I will write JSON, and then here I will send a status 200. Okay, I will send a status 200 using JSON. Okay, now next what I will do is I will just go to index.blade.php file. Okay, and here what I will do is just go below here. Okay, so just save this file also and just come here, refresh, and click on add new employee. Okay, so first name Sahil Kumar, sahil@gmail.com, phone some random digit, post full stack web developer, and select an avatar. Okay, so I'm selecting this one, click on add employee, so you can see adding. Okay, and here you can see the status 200. Okay, it means our data should be inserted into the database. Okay, so let's check the database employees. Okay, so you can see the record has been inserted with all the details. Okay, now next what I will do is when the request completed, then we will hide this model. Okay, and we will display some success message. Okay, so for this just come here and just remove this console log, and here I will use a condition if response dot status if response dot status is equal to 200, then in this case I will use SweetAlert pop-up. Okay, so here I will use SWAL fire. Okay, and here I will just write added, and then in message I will write employee added successfully. Okay, employee added successfully, and here I will write success. Okay, now just below this if condition we will select the add button. Okay, so add employee button, and I will change the text again to add employee. Okay, and I will also reset the form, so we have to select the form again using the form ID. So add employee form. Okay, and here we have to select this and then use this reset method. Okay, and we have to also hide the model. Okay, so we have to select the model using the ID. So add employee model dot model, and here just write hide. Okay, save this. Now just come here, refresh. Okay, refresh. Now click on add new employee. Now here I will write Pawan Kumar, pawan@gmail.com, some random digit, Python developer, and select avatar for this and click on add employee. You can see adding, and then success message added, employee added successfully. Okay, if you go to the employees table, then you can see the record has been inserted. Okay, now next what I will do is I will display all the records from the database here in table format. Okay, so for this also we have to send an Ajax request from this index.blade.php file to this employee controller. Okay, so for this just come here at the top, and here I will first write a comment. Okay, fetch all employees Ajax request, and here I will define a function fetch all employees. Okay, and here I will use Ajax method, and then in URL I will first go to web.php file, and here I will create a route, and this will be a get route. Okay, and here just write fetch all. Okay, and here employee controller class, and then here just write fetch all, and I will name it this route fetch all. Okay, save this file, go to index.blade.php file, and here just use the route fetch all. Okay, next method will be get, so just write get, and then success function response, and here just use console log to display the response. Okay, and just call this method outside of this function. Okay, save this. Now just go to employee controller. Now next we have to define this method fetch all method. Okay, so just go to employee controller, and here just write a comment first, handle fetch all employees Ajax request. Okay, and here just define a method public function fetch all. Okay, now here what I will do is I will just create a variable emps, and then I will use employee model, and then I will use all method. Okay, Save this. Now I will use dd. Actually I will use printer and then emps. Okay, save this. Now go to your browser, refresh. Okay, now you can see all the datas are getting in the client. Okay, now we have to just come here and delete this line. I'll create a variable output. Okay, output equal to blank. Then I will use a condition if emps then I will count all the rows is greater than 0. Then next I will use output, and then this time I will use concatenate. Okay, now inside this I will create a table. Okay, and I will use some bootstrap class. Okay, so here I will use table class, table stripped class. Okay, and then table sm, text center, and align middle. Okay, align middle. Now inside this table I will create t head. Okay, and inside this t head I will create a tr, and inside this tr I will create th. First I will display the id, then I will display the avatar. Okay, now next I will display the name, then I will display the email, then I will display the post, then phone. Okay, then an action column. Okay, now just here after the t head I'll create t body. Okay, and I will just cut this t body and table from here. Okay, this, and then next I will create for each loop. Okay, for each loop, and here I will use emps as emp, and then inside this again I will use output and then concatenate again. Okay, now this time I will use tr tag. Okay, and inside this tr I will use td. Now here I will display the id. Okay, so here just use emp id. Okay, emp id. Next I will display the image. Okay, so here I will use img tag, and in src I will write storage slash images. Okay, storage slash images slash, then here I will just use this, and I'll use emp avatar. Okay, and then I will use width equal to 50. Okay, sorry, width equal to 50, and I will use some class. So I will use image thumbnail. Okay, and a rounded circle. Okay, now next I will create another td, and here I will use emp, and here I will display first underscore name, and I will use again emp last underscore name. Okay, now next I will create another td, and here I will display email. So just use emp email, duplicate this. Here I will display the post, duplicate this phone. Okay, and in last td I will create two buttons. So here I will use anchor tag, and I will in id I will assign emp id. Okay, and I will also use some class, bootstrap class, text success mx1, and here I will use edit icon class, and here I will use database toggle equal to model. Okay, and database target equal to edit employee model. Okay, and inside this I will use bootstrap icon class. So in I tag I will use bi hyphen pencil. Okay, pencil square. Okay, and I will use bootstrap class h4. Now next I will create another anchor tag, and then in id I will use same id. Okay, so just use emp id, then in class I will use text danger. Okay, text danger mx1, and I will also give a class delete icon. Okay, delete icon, then here I will use bootstrap icon by trash. Okay, h4, save this. Now just here what I will do is I will create output concatenate and paste this t body closing and table closing. Okay, now next here just close this. Now next here I will use echo output. Okay, in case if there is no record found in the database, then here I will use echo, and then I will use h1 tag here with some bootstrap class, text center, text secondary. Okay, and margin top and bottom 5, and here I will write no record present in the database. Okay, save this. Now if we come here and refresh, then you can see we are getting the HTML codes. Okay, now next what I will do is just go to index.blade.php file. Now if we just come here, then here in this card body I have assigned an ID with this value. So I will just copy this ID, and inside this fetch all employee function, just remove this line and just paste, and then just write HTML, and then just write response. Okay, save this. Now if I refresh here, then you can see all the records from the database are displaying. Okay, so you can see the images are not displaying. Okay, because we have uploaded all the images in the storage directory. If you go to this storage directory and then this app public images, then you can see both images are here. So we have to run a command to display the image from the public directory. Okay, so just open the terminal, and here just write php artisan storage colon link. Okay, just hit enter. Now if you just come here and refresh, then you can see the images also. Okay, now next we have to just use the data table. Okay, so for this just come here, and here what I will do is I will just here write table dot data table method, just initialize this. Okay, and here just use order 0 dsc. Okay, descending. Save this. Now just come here and refresh. Okay, now you can see the data table is initialized. Now you can see here is the search box, here is the pagination. Okay, now next what I will do is I will work on edit any record. Okay, but before let me do one thing. Just call this method fetch all employees method here. Okay, so just type fetch all employees method here, and then if we just refresh and then just click on add new employees, so here I will just write Vishal @gmail.com, some random digit, and then Frontend developer, and select image and click on add employee. You can see employee added successfully, and without page reload the added employee is displaying at the top. Okay, so fetching and adding is now completed. Now we have to work on edit the user, employee. Okay, so when we click any edit icon, then you can see this edit employee model. Okay, so I have already designed this model. If we just go above, then this is the edit employee model. Okay, so here you can see I have used an id edit employee model. Okay, and here inside this model you can see I have used form tag and method post, and in id I have used edit underscore employee underscore form, and in ink type I have also using multi-part slash form data. Okay, and here you can see I am also sending CSRF. Okay, and I have two input fields here, employee ID and emp avatar. Okay, two input fields here, and rest fields are the same. Okay, but I have assigned ID on every input field. Like for first name I have assigned f name, for last name I have assigned ID l name, for email, for phone, and for the post I have assigned post. And here you can see for displaying previous image I have just created another div with an ID avatar. Okay, and this button with ID edit underscore employee underscore button. Okay, so when I am clicking this any of the edit icon, then you can see this Bootstrap 5 model will appear, because if you go to this employee controller, then this is the edit icon anchor tag, and here I have already written this data -bs -target, and here I have given the ID of this model. Okay, so you can see uh, edit employee model. Okay, that's why this model is displaying when we click on any of the edit icon. Okay, now next what I will do is when we click on any of the edit icon, then the previous values should be set in all the fields, and here we will display the image preview. Okay, so for this also we have to send another Ajax request to the server. Okay, so for this what I will do is just go below. Here what I will do is I will, you can see here I have just assigned a class here you can see I have used edit icon class. Okay, so just copy this, and here first write a comment, edit employee Ajax request. Okay, now here I will use document dot on, then I will use click event, and I will use this edit icon class here, function parameter. Okay, now here I will use e.prevent to stop the page refresh. Okay, and next I will get the ID that I have assigned here. Okay, you can see I have assigned the ID in this ID attribute. Okay, so I will get this ID using this line, let ID equal to this dot attribute. Okay, so I'm getting the ID from the ID attribute, so here I will write ID. Okay, now next to check that ID is getting, so just use console log ID here, save this, now refresh, click on any of the edit icon and see in the console that okay, so we are not getting ID. Okay, so let me just clear the cache. Okay, click, so we are not getting the ID. Okay, so everything is fine. Document on, click edit icon, function e dot prevent this dot iter dot id, console log dot id. Okay, just cut this and paste here, refresh. Okay, now you can see the ID. Okay, if you click on this one, then one is displaying here. Okay, now next what I will do is just remove this console log. Okay, and here I will use Ajax method again. Okay, in URL I will write, the route name. Okay, so here just okay, so first we have to go to web.php file and here just create a route. So this time I will use get method and then I will use edit employee controller class and edit, and I will also name it edit. Okay, save this, go to index.blade.php file, here just use blade syntax, route, edit. Okay, now next I will use method get. Okay, and data will be ID, so I'm sending ID and we have to send the CSRF token, so just create underscore token and using blade syntax, just use a method CSRF underscore token. Okay, this method will generate a CSRF token. Now next I will use success, then function response. Okay, now here just use console log to display the response. Okay, now next we have to go to employee controller.php file. Okay, and here we have to just define the edit method, but before defining, let's write a comment, handle edit employee Ajax request. Okay, and here just write public function edit, here just use request object. Okay, and then you will get the ID request id. Okay, and then I will use emp equal to employee model find. Okay, so we will find the row by id, and then I will use return response. So I will send a response, JSON response with this emp. Okay, save this. Now if we just come here and refresh, now when we click on any of the edit icon, then we are getting the previous data of the clicked employee. Okay, now we have to set all the previous values into these input fields. Okay, so to set what we have to do is just go to index.blade.php file. Okay, and here first just remove this console log line. Okay, just remove, and next we have to select the first name field using app name id, and then I will use val, then response dot first underscore name. Okay, duplicate this line, and here just first last, and here just write lname. Okay, and here just write email, and just write email here. Now next phone, just phone, sorry, here just write post. Okay, now next I will use avatar dot, here I will use HTML, and inside this I will use img tag. Okay, img tag. Okay, and here in src attribute I will write storage slash public, sorry, images slash, and here I will just use this dot avatar. Okay, avatar, this dot avatar, and then I will use width equal to 100. Okay, and I will also use some bootstrap class img CRUD, and img thumbnail. Okay, now we have to also set emp underscore id, that is hidden. Okay, so just write well res dot id, and we have to also set emp underscore avatar dot val res dot avatar. Okay, save this. Now if we go to the browser and refresh, now when we click on any of the edit icon, then you can see all the previous values are set in the field. Okay, and the image is also previewing here. Okay, now next what I will do is I will send this data again to the server for update. Okay, so next we have to send another Ajax request to update. Okay, so for this what I will do next is just here I will create, sorry, write a comment update employee Ajax request. Okay, and here I will select the form edit underscore employee underscore form. Okay, edit underscore employee underscore form, then I will use submit function, then parameter e, just use e dot prevent default. Okay, Now again I will use const fd, okay, equal to new form data this, okay. Now next I will select the button, edit underscore employee underscore btn dot text, and here I will use updating, okay. Now next I will use Ajax method, and here in URL, first go to web.php file, and here I'll create a post route because we are sending the data to the server, so just use post, and then here just write update employee controller class update, and just name this route also update, okay. Save this. Now just go to index.blade.php file, in blade syntax just write route then update, okay. Now in method I will just use post data form data fd cache false process data will be also false, and content type will be also false, okay. And data type, no need to write data type, just write success function and response, okay. So here what I will do is I will just use console log and display the response, okay. Save this. Now we have to go to the employee controller.php file, okay, and for update just come here, just write a comment handle update employee Ajax request, okay. And first we have to write file name variable. Now next we have to get the employee, sorry, actually we haven't, request public function update method, okay. And here I will use request, so just write request. Now inside this first I will use file name, okay, and then I will find the employee using the employee ID. So here just write employee model and then find, and here I will use request emp underscore id, okay. And here I will use if request has file, okay. And here I will write avatar the name attribute value, so we are checking here if request has any file, okay. If we select a new file, okay, it means there is a file selected, a new file selected. So in that case what we have to do is first we have to remove the old image, okay, from the directory, and then upload the new one, okay. So we have to just create file equal to request, then file, and then avatar, okay. Now again we have to just write file name equal to time, okay, concatenate dot, and here using this file we will use get client original extension method to get the file extension, okay. Now next we will store the file into the storage directory, so just use store as and then public / images, okay. So we'll use this, and then here I will use emp and emp, okay, not emp, actually here we have to write file name, okay. Now in this case we first checking if request has any file selected, then first we are storing that file into the storage directory, and again inside this if statement we are checking if emp has avatar, then we will use storage and delete method, then we will remove the previous image. Okay, so just write public slash images slash then concatenate emp avatar. Okay, emp avatar. And in case if we don't want to update the image and we want to keep the old image, okay, in that case what I will do is just write file name, and here I will use request and I will use emp avatar. Okay, I will assign emp avatar that is sent from the form that is hidden. Okay, now next I will just create emp data, again an array, and here in first underscore name we will use request app name. Okay, similarly here just write l name and last name. Here for email just write email. For phone just write phone. Okay, and here just write post. Okay, and last avatar. Okay, so just write file name, so file name, and here just write avatar. Okay, now next here what I will do is I will use emp update. Okay, and here I will pass emp data. Okay, similarly here also I will use return response JSON. Okay, and in JSON I will send status. Okay, status 200. Okay, save this. Now just come here, refresh. Okay, refresh this page. Now just click on this. Now I want to update this Java developer. Okay, click on update employee. Okay, so we are getting the status 200, means this post has been updated. Okay, so let's go to employees table and refresh. Okay, so you can see the post is updated. Okay, and the rest are the same. Okay, so now next what I will do is when the update process is finished, then we have to hide this edit employee model. Okay, so for this, and also we have to display some kind of success message also. Okay, so just come here, go to index.blade.php file, and inside this success method I will check if response dot status is equal to 200. Okay, it means here I will use as sol.fire, and here I will write updated, and in message I will write employee updated successfully. Okay, and sorry, here I will just write success, and here also I will use fetch all employees method. Okay, and here I will just select edit underscore employee underscore button, and I will send the I will set the text update employee again. Okay, and I will also reset the form, so just edit underscore employee underscore form 0 dot reset. Okay, and finally I will hide the model. Okay, so edit employee model dot model hide. Okay, now save this. Now go to the browser, refresh. Now let's suppose I want to update this one, so just click this, and here I'll just remove this full stack web developer to web developer. Okay, and I will also update this image, so just select new image, so I'm selecting this one and update in. Okay, now you can see updated, and the image is also updated. Now if you go to the application and just reload and go to the public directory, then a storage directory, then images directory, then here you can see there are only 3 images are present. Okay, so first when we select new image while updating, then the previous image will be deleted, and then the new image will be uploaded. Okay, so next we have to work on delete any employee. Okay, so for this also we have to send another Ajax request. Okay, so for this what I will do is just come here and write a comment, delete Ajax request, delete employee Ajax request. Okay, and here what I will do is I will go to the employees dot employee controller dot php file, and here you can see this is the anchor tag of delete. Okay, so here you can see I have assigned delete icon class here, so just copy and go to index.plate.php file. Here first we will use document and then on click. Okay, and here just the class name and function parameter e. First we will use prevent default to stop the page refresh, and then similarly we will get the id of the current clicked employee. Okay, so this dot attribute id. Okay, and next I will use SweetAlert confirm box. Okay, so for this just go to SweetAlert 2 and then click on examples, and then just go below. Okay, and just okay, so if we just click on try me. Okay, so I will use this one, so just copy. Okay, and paste here, save this. Now next what I will do is inside this dot, then we will just cut this. Okay, and here I will use Ajax method. Okay, and here I will use URL, and again we have to define a new route to delete. Okay, so here I will use get route, and here we will use method post. Okay, method post delete employee controller class delete, and I will name this route also delete. Okay, save this, go to index.blade.php file. Here just write route and then delete. Okay, make sure you have, okay, delete, delete. Okay, now next what I will do is I will use method, sorry, method post. Okay, and data. Okay, so I will send id, okay, and I will also send the csrf token. So just use token, and here just write csrf underscore token method. Okay, and then, sorry, success function response. Okay, so here inside this I will paste this deleted, and here I will write employee deleted successfully. Okay, now here also we will call this fetch all employees method. Okay, now we have to go to employee controller. Okay, employee controller, and then what here what I will do is just go below, and here first write a comment, handle delete employee Ajax request. Okay, and here just write public function delete method. Okay, here I will use request. Okay, and first I will get the id, so just id request id. Okay, and then I will fetch the employee, so just write employee model, and then find by id. Okay, and then next I will check if, first we will delete the image from the directory. Okay, so storage delete public / images / dot emp, and then I will write avatar. Okay, if image has been removed from the directory, then we will also delete the record from the database. Okay, so just use destroy method and just pass id here. Okay, save this. Now if I just come here, refresh. Okay, now suppose I want to delete this one. If I just click on cancel, then this confirm dialog box will be hidden, and if we just click on yes, delete it, then you can see the record has been deleted. And from here also, if you just go to the public directory storage images, then there is only 2 images left. Okay, so the image is also removed from the directory. Okay, so that's it for this video. Thanks for watching this video. In next video I will show you how to develop a complete custom authentication system in Laravel 8. Okay, so see you soon in the next video.